Imagine your local AI coding assistant, running securely on your machine, suddenly reading your project's hidden environment files and quietly sending your database passwords to an unknown GitHub account. This exploit bypasses typical malware detection and chat-based prompt injections. It happens through the Model Context Protocol, or MCP, the emerging standard that lets AI agents communicate with external data sources and tools using a structured JSON-RPC interface. This chart shows how organizations prioritize MCP adoption based on a 2026 survey of technical leaders. Look specifically at the top two bars for the software sector. 39% rank it as a high priority, and another 10% mark it critical. This rapid integration overlooks a structural vulnerability. The protocol treats data returning from a tool as benign by default. Connecting an agent to external tools without strict boundaries creates a pathway for external data to influence internal system actions. Consider Context 7. It's a widely used MCP server built to feed up-to-date, version-specific software library documentation directly into AI coding assistants like Cursor or Claude Code. When security teams evaluate open-source tools, they often rely on adoption metrics like 50,000 GitHub stars or 8 million weekly NPM downloads. High adoption metrics don't account for the nature of the data being retrieved. The server's codebase might be secure, but the third-party content remains unvetted. This leads to context poisoning, where instructions are hidden inside what looks like standard library documentation. Centralized registries try to authenticate developers with trust scores and trending badges, but researchers proved these indicators can be manufactured using bot traffic and fake API requests. In dynamic agentic systems, a high trust score indicates a platform has a reputation that can be weaponized against the developers who rely on it. In the context crush vulnerability discovered by Noma Security, the attacker begins by registering a fake software library on the Context 7 platform. They use the Custom Rules feature, originally designed to help agents understand a specific library, to plant malicious instructions. Context 7 served these rules verbatim without content filtering. When queried, the agent retrieves documentation from the registry. The MCP server delivers the untrusted payload directly into the active context window. Following the hidden commands, the agent searches local directories for .env files and pushes your passwords to an attacker's GitHub. The attacker never touched the victim's machine. The MCP server delivered the payload, and the victim's own agent executed it. In agentic systems, retrieving external data is synonymous with executing arbitrary code if the context boundary lacks sanitization. Invariant Labs refers to this as toxic agent flow. It describes the erosion of trust boundaries when agents processing untrusted inputs as instructions. To understand the cause, look at the intended MCP architecture. A host application communicates with a client, which sends JSON-RPC requests to a server to retrieve resources or call tools. The failure point exists at the protocol level. MCP routes both legitimate data and attacker instructions through the same channel. The language model has no mechanism to distinguish a factual string of text from a command. This is compounded by user interface design. Client applications often summarize complex tool outputs into simplified, benign-looking notifications. Invariance research showed how an agent can be tricked into reading sensitive configuration files, like the mcp.json config and private SSH keys. While the agent is exfiltrating those keys, the developer's UI only shows a read file confirmation prompt. The human supervisor is blinded by the abstraction. The combination of blind protocol trust and abstracted UI design creates an environment for silent data exfiltration. Securing MCP requires a shift from the default local sub-process model toward a centralized zero-trust architecture. Layer 1 is sandboxing. JSON-RPC payloads from tools must be stripped of HTML and scripts. Layer 2 is containerized isolation. A centralized MCP gateway isolates the environment using scoped OAuth permissions. Layer 3 is provenance tracking. Audit logs capture the exact return payload for incident forensics. Additionally, dynamic tool discovery must be disabled, so an agent cannot automatically adopt new capabilities pushed by a remote server update. An AI agent should only execute what the architecture explicitly permits, shifting trust from the client endpoint to a managed security gateway. Evaluate any new MCP server deployment against this core security checklist. Scope permissions aggressively. Start new tools in a read-only mode for an initial 7-day monitoring period. Any server relying on long-lived, static local API keys is a supply chain liability that should be deprecated. Share your current MCP stack configurations and primary servers in the comments for a brief risk profile assessment. Our next video will compare enterprise agent platforms and deconstruct their native security postures. MCP is a transport layer, not a sandbox. If you connect an untrusted server, you are trusting it with your environment. Treat every tool output as hostile until proven otherwise.